Hi, this is Amara Wiley, your tour guide to the spiritual plane. And today is Monday, so Miracle Mondays. So I am talking today about how we can get our time frame to match up with divine timing. So sometimes we try to control things in our lives, and what that ends up doing is blocking the bigger thing from being able to help us make things happen more quickly in a good way. So here's an example. I'm in the midst of planning my yearly summit or festival, Ishtar Fest, and I have been trying to remind myself as I go through it, everything is happening in divine time, that, it always ends up feeling, even though I absolutely love planning this, that I don't have enough time and there's way too much to do. And I have to remind myself that if I take a step back and just allow miracles to happen, I don't have to work as hard. And this is true for anything that you do. So I can, be like somebody drops out of being a speaker, or I can't find something or whatever, if I can get really uptight and frustrated and try to, scramble around trying to find people, or I can just go, okay, that's what happened. This is what was meant to happen, or this is what happened. And so now all I have to do is allow the universe to send me somebody else. And that works differently for different people. For me, because I'm strong in claircognizance, my usually what I get is like this flash of an idea that, oh, hey, I just thought of this person. I guess maybe I should contact them and maybe they'll know somebody, which may or may not work, but by just following those like little hits of intuition, or however you want, some people will just see a picture or hear a word, or a song, or just, have a gut feeling about something. If you can kind of listen to that intuition, that kind of psychic hit, then you might get a clue as to what direction is the best direction that will help you. So, I might ask a friend of mine, hey, do you know anybody who could do this thing that we just lost? And they might give me somebody who may or may not be the right person. But then I might, out of the blue, get some other thing saying, hey, I feel like I want to help with something. Can you please, what can I do? Or, hey, so this sort of happened a few weeks ago. The person who usually helps me with the technology has been super busy and not really able to do what she's done in previous years. And out of the blue, somebody else came up and said, hey, I noticed there was this thing wacky with your, with the Facebook event. Can I help you fix it? And I was like, oh yeah, that'd be great. Because, technology is, I'm okay at it, but it's not my favorite best thing to do. So I'm always happy to have somebody else do that. And so she stepped in and helped out with that. So it's kind of allowing those miracles to happen and accepting the help, because I think a lot of the time we get this idea that we have to do it, or it's, if we're not working hard, we're not making, we're not doing our part. And I have the belief that Spirit doesn't want us to work hard. Spirit wants us to enjoy and be in a place of, ritual, pleasure, happiness, joy, peace, love, those things. And when we can be in that place, then Spirit is co-creating with us. And when we're in a place of, hanging on for dear life on the steering wheel of life, we're much less likely to get that divine assistance. So the next time that you are trying to get something to work in your life and you feel like it's not working, and OPS, there's like 6 planets in retrograde right now, just kind of step back and go, okay, it's not working, that's okay. I'd like it to work, but I'm open to other ways that it might work than the way I am attached to. Because, and this is true for pretty much all miracles, the way that it happens, the way is not necessarily the way we think. It's going to be the easiest way, because here's the secret about the bigger thing, the dude, the dude abides, as Pam Grout calls spirit. The dude doesn't want to work any harder than they have to either. So when we get out of the way of this hard work thing and they get out of the way of this hard work thing, that's where the miracles happen. Miracles aren't about hard work. Miracles are about instantaneous change, right? So we have grown up in this kind of post-puritanical environment in America, where our country was founded by this Calvinist hard work ethic, and that's fine. And if you enjoy hard work, do it. But if you don't, then don't do that, because that gets in the way of the bigger thing. So I want to, you may have noticed when I was gesticulating wildly that I have a little boo-boo on my finger, and rather than getting, bent out of shape about my boo-boo or any healing issue, I just like, hey, that's so cool. I cut my finger this morning, and I know in the next few days it's going to all be healed. Like, the miracle of healing, it has already started, and I get to witness that as my little cells knit themselves back together to being undamaged skin. So I know that when I take this Band-Aid off, it's going to be better than it was earlier. I didn't, clearly cut myself on purpose, but it's for me, it's a sign that the miracle of healing is happening. So when little issues happen, when problems come our way, they're not really problems, they're miracles in disguise, and we can spend a minute blessing them and thanking them for being there, because they are giving us an opportunity to think outside the box, to be in a place of receptivity, to be grateful for whatever it is that we get, to not look at them as a problem. My giant cat just jumped off the counter and made a huge noise. So this is what I leave you with today, that especially when so many planets are in retrograde, you can decide to not believe that retrograde means anything. And if that's not working for you, then you can decide that anything that comes up in the next few weeks, months, while the planets are sorting themselves out, that is an opportunity to look for a miracle. Many blessings to you, and I hope you have a wonderful week.